So visualize your success. This is actually me 3 years ago in Puerto Vallarta at another event like this, and there I only had 167 agents. And I had all those doubts, like, is this gonna pay off for me? Can I do it? I'm only 30 years old at the time. I've only been in real estate for 4 years. I'm not a coach, I'm not an influencer. I have nothing that would appear to really help me with this other than faith, hope, and a strong work ethic and a big why. So I ask you to just suspend your disbelief for a moment about what you can really do with this opportunity. Can you imagine what it would feel like to have over 3,700 agents in your organization and making $163,000 a month? Because that's what I made in RevShare this month. Thank you. What would that do for you? What would that do for the people you love? Could you help take some financial burden off of yourself and off of others? So I want to share with you how it would feel for me. And I only share this because I hope that my story inspires you, because my story is your story if you choose it. So the average day for me at this point, we tried for a long time to have kids, and this is my son, Breck. And thank you. Thank you. So most days he's my alarm clock. He wakes me up around 6:30, 7 o'clock. My wife's been up night nursing him, so I get him in the morning. And he's, doing baby talk in the crib. I go in his room, his little head's poking over the crib, and it's the cutest thing ever. Those of you that have kids understand. And I pick him up, and I get those little tired, sleepy hugs. And I bring him back to bed and just play with him for 10, 15 minutes, just being fully present. I don't feel rushed because I actually have nowhere to go. Because of this opportunity, thanks to Glenn Sanford, I have freedom. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. After that, my wife and I, after that, I actually grabbed some cold brew because I need my caffeine. Not as much as today, but I need some caffeine. And I read, I watch YouTube video, something inspiring. I track my net worth now. I look at my investments. I actually discovered it's more fun to do when you're not broke. So it's become like a new favorite hobby of mine. After that, we get in the golf cart with our dog Luna to take her for a little walk, and we got amazing views of the Caribbean because we live in Puerto Rico now. And we might see Susan Frederick on her morning walk. We might see Brent Gove and Kathy coming up from the beach. We might see Gene on his way to go golfing. And that's like real. That's like normal. And these relationships that you build through this company are unbelievable. Like we're all there. We're family. We're celebrating each other. We're encouraging each other. It's just amazing. Big picture. We took a year trip around the U.S. in an RV. As soon as we hit our freedom number, which was 500 agents, we were making $25,000 a month. 2 months later, we sold our house in Charlotte, traveled the country for a year, went to amazing places. That's our RV. If you want to check out our travels, we have a YouTube channel. It's old. We don't update it anymore, but it's called One Life Living. And you should be able to find it and see our adventures. It's pretty cool. We went to Sonoma and Napa, and Brent, after an EXP presentation, stopped by, and we got to show him our RV, and he took us out to dinner. Thank you, Brent. That was very generous of you. We got to go whale watching in the Pacific Northwest, all through California. Breckenridge, Colorado, we were there for 3 months. I snowboarded 50 days out of the 90 I was there, only on the best days. It was amazing. Before that, my best snowboarding was in North Carolina. And if you've been in North Carolina, it's not good snowboarding or skiing. So this was a true blessing. And all of this was on my vision board before I even joined EXP. All right, so my mom. So last summer, we got to actually go back to Michigan, and we had our baby there because that's where all our family is. And we rented a house in this place called downtown Rochester that we love. And we definitely needed our own space, so we got our own place. And it was so cool to share that with them. But my mom, she's been saying how she's been very unhappy where she was living. So I was like, Mom, and this was a big stretch for me at the time, but I was like, I think I can actually buy you a house and help you move if that's something you want to do. So she's like, okay, are you sure? Are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. So we find her house, we go under contract, and the whole time she's like, are you sure this is going to work out? What if it doesn't pass inspection? It's not a septic, so she's nervous about the septic. She's like, what if it doesn't appraise? What if it doesn't appraise? Then you can't go out of pocket money. Good things like this don't happen to me. And so we go to the house. Abby hadn't seen it yet, so we take Abby and we take Breck. And we're doing a tour, and my sister is also with EXP, and she was our real estate agent on the deal, so she got to be there for this little tour that we're doing, and my mom thought we were just showing Abby the house. So we're walking around, Abby's videotaping, my mom's giving the tour, and it's so fun and so cute to watch how excited she is and nervous at the same time. And we get to the living room after about a 7-minute tour, and I say, Mom, I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't think we can close on June 20th. We were supposed to close on June 20th because she thought I was getting a mortgage and we still needed an appraisal, but we were actually closing a little bit early because I paid cash. Yeah. And there's only 2 people in my life that have seen what I'm about to show you, other than the people that were there that day. This is what that looked like.
Really pretty.
I'm not sure if we can close on the 20th.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You're lying. You are lying. You're lying up a storm. This is my house and the furniture's getting delivered on the 6th. No. Are you serious? Oh my God. Did you know?
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
Aww.
So I was raised pretty, I'd say lower middle class. My mom's a single mom. She's on Social Security, disability, and that's how I grew up. We always had everything we needed, but the financial stress was a real thing growing up. Like, it was very present. I know the problems that come from that. So now that she doesn't have a mortgage, the financial burden is a little bit lifted off her shoulders. This is bigger than us. This is about also who we can impact. So I'm wrapping up here. Anything's possible, guys. This yacht we're about to be on in about 3 hours, 25 of our EXP friends and partners. Super excited for that. It's like jet skis. Like, it's going to be a lot of fun. I put on my vision board last year that I wanted to have more surreal experiences, and I don't know about you guys, but that's going to be a surreal experience for me, and I think I can get used to it. Private jets, that's actually the jet I flew here on, private. Just kidding. But that's a possibility, guys. You know, that's kind of like what we're thinking about, you know, like at the top, like private airfare sounds pretty cool. So... So I want to leave you with this. Time's running out, guys. According to Google, the average person lives till they're 78. And let's just say you're 50. Use your own age, figure it out for yourself. But if you're 50 and you're only going to live till you're 78, you have 28 summers left. You have 28 Christmases left, and I love Christmas. You have 28 birthdays left to celebrate with your loved ones. You have 28 years left. And I don't know about you guys, but these last 12 months flew by. Don't you want to live full time? This is what's possible through this opportunity. I mean, the greatest failure to me in life would be to get to the top of the mountain that you're climbing based on the current trajectory that you're on if you don't change anything today after this week. You get to the top of that mountain, and as you're looking out into the distance, across the mountains, you see another mountain in the distance. It's far away, but you see it very clearly. And on top of that mountain is a person. And the person looks familiar. And you realize that it's you. It's the person you could have become, living the life you could have lived. And I'll pose the question I asked myself 9 years ago while staring at that hole in my shoe. If not now, then when? Are you going to let your dreams live or die? Thank you.